Ever think about the days, the weeks, the months that go by and you're constantly trying to change. You're constantly trying to try something new. But for some reason you can't. For some reason you don't want to step outside of the norm. You don't want to try something different, right? Whether that's perception, whether that's what others may think, whether that's your own thoughts telling you can't do it. What if I told you your environment, your communication, that plays a major role? The people you talk to on a day-to-day basis, they supporting you? Most won't. But how are you dealing with that? Do you let that affect you? Do you let those voices in your head get to you, telling you you can't do it? Stick to the norm. Fit in. Don't try to stand out. See, those voices will derail you from your path, from your purpose. If you sit down and really think about it, if you've overcome challenges, if you've overcome obstacles, if you've done the impossible, whether that's in sports, school, lifestyle, don't matter. If you think about it, that was what? Through hard work, maybe sometimes luck. Most of the time is having that doubt, people proving others wrong. Sometimes we forget about those instances. Sometimes we forget about those times where you overcame certain obstacles. You overcame those setbacks, right? It's easy to think about the current state where you're at now and have all those memories washed away. But no, you got to remember who you are. You got to remember what got you to where you're at right now. That's perseverance. That's determination. That's discipline. If you don't give it your all, if you don't believe in yourself, even if you've done it in the past, you're going to have that constant doubt. That's why it's crucial to remember who is around you. Who are you talking to? What music are you listening to on a day-to-day basis? What is your environment like? Right? Let's talk. See, it's important to understand our mind is our greatest weapon in life. Most people think it's money. That's the biggest blessing you can receive in life. When honestly, it's peace of mind, right? That means understanding that your mind can dictate your future, can dictate your current state. Because it's easy to beat yourself up when you're down. It's easy to tell yourself you can't do something, right? It's easy to tell because you're having these thoughts, you're doubting yourself. And especially that doesn't help when you have others in your ear telling you you can't do certain things or that's not you. That's a big risk. Sometimes life is about risk. It's about betting on yourself, knowing that you can do it, knowing that it's not going to be as easy as you think, knowing that it may take some time, but that belief in yourself can take you places that others would dream of. Every successful person has that thought in their mind that they're going to achieve what they want to achieve, that nothing is impossible. Some things might not be put in your avenue, some things you can try, and God might have other options for you, right? But it's that belief in yourself that you can do it or that you would try it. I'd rather try and fail than be someone that says, I won't do it, I'm going to fail regardless. That's how you never make it in life. That's how you never overcome certain obstacles. And that's why you stay in the same spot. And that's why certain people don't like to change or can't make that change. You got to understand that if you want to really do it, it's about your environment. Some people are afraid to make changes, are afraid to lock in because they listen too much of the outside noise. They listen too much of what other people might think of them. They worry too much about this, that. Worry about yourself. I promise you, once you make it in whatever field that you try to make it in, they're going to say, I believed in you. They're going to say, I knew you could have done it, right? But if you don't try, how you going to know? You can't be afraid to fail. You cannot. Because the only way you're going to find out if something's for you is by giving it a shot, by betting on yourself, giving it your all, clearing your mind. Whether that's distancing yourself from certain people, whether that's changing your environment to better suit you for your mindset, for your vision. If you're in a group chat with 10 people and 10 of them are telling you to not do this, not do that, but you have that in you, it's been on your mind for years. You've been wanting to do it, but you just didn't have that courage. You've been waiting for somebody to uplift you and tell you go do it. You're not going to have that. That's not how it's going to be. Some might, though. There's always good people out there in this world. Some might encourage you. Some might not see the vision and tell you to take the safer route because they actually want the best for you. But it's up to you. Do you want to change? How do you feel about your current situation? You want something better? If not you, then who gonna do it? Especially as a man. When you're a man in this world, you gotta realize nobody really gives a fuck about you, and it's all about you. It's gonna get ugly before it gets good. It's about them days that you don't see it clear. But one day something might change your life. But it's because that you didn't give up. It's easy, super easy to give up. I can give up right now. This is gonna be my 4th video. I can give up right now. Not seeing that many views, not seeing that many subs, but I know it's a journey. It's not a race, and I have the discipline to understand that if I'm consistently improving my craft, if I'm consistently manifesting the life I want, if I'm putting in the work day in, day out, sooner than later I will see results. And that's in everything in life. You gotta keep going, even when you don't see the results. Progress is a process. Progress is part of the process. It's easy to fail. It's easy to give up. It's easy to say, this is not for me. It's easy to doubt yourself. It's easy to believe what other people are telling you. If I would have believed what people told me, I would have never made it to where I was at now. I would have never had the job that I had now. I would have never traveled the world and got to experience certain things I used to daydream of in school. Traveling the world by myself. You gotta stop listening to what other people gotta say, because at the end of the day, ain't nobody thinking about you that hard, my guy. It's all in your head. See, overthinking can kill passions, kill your mindset. You gotta understand to let go and be free, right? The only benefit in overthinking is not overthinking, but in thinking before you speak. Think before you react. That goes a long way. That's very beneficial. Without overthinking, late nights thinking I didn't think I should have done this, I should have done that. What would people think of me? People gonna think regardless. You can't control what somebody's thoughts in their head. You can't control what people are gonna say about you. Why does it matter? Think about it. I'm talking to you. Think about it. This is your sign right now to stop holding back. Stop pushing what you gotta do because you're worried about this or that. Just do it. Give it a shot. I would respect somebody that at least tries in life, at least tries in a certain avenue and gives it their all before hanging it up, before saying it's not, because you're going against the signs. God's going to tell you what's for you or not, especially when you thriving to be great. You want to change a certain situation. You got to understand that nobody going to do that for you, right? So it's about day in, day out, whether you don't see results or not, staying at it. That goes for anything in life, whether that's the gym, whether that's work, whether that's school. You cannot be afraid to fail. I'm going to tell you that right now. It's going to always get uglier before it gets good. Always. No matter what. But when that sun finally comes out, when that rain finally stops, boy, it's worth everything you worked hard for. So come on. What's stopping? What's holding you back? They didn't believe in you anyways. Keep going. Try something. Do what you want to do. Do it. There's other people that's in this world. There's 7 billion people in this world. You tell me not 10, 20, 30, even thousands of people not going to resonate with you, what you got to say, what you got to do, something that you love to do. Just because some people around you, they probably don't see your vision. They probably don't enjoy the things that you enjoy. And if they're crushing your dreams, stepping on it, squishing it, it's time to focus on you. It's time to stop asking for their opinions on certain things. Constructive criticism is very important. I'm not saying disregard that. But if they're not even allowing you to try something new, something that you have passion in, that's on you at the end of the day. Especially as a young man, you got to realize the journey for a man is you're going to have it figured out. You're going to have to do it on your own. Nobody going to do that for you. Come on. You can do it. That's why it's always important to move with clarity, have a clear thought, have a clean mind. This is Clarity with Motion, baby.